So in this video, I'm going to show you how to boil carbs the old school way. These are the tools I used for this project. What I have here is a little Coleman stove, a stainless steel pot, which I'm going to set on there, and I'm just going to take some ordinary dish soap. That's to cut the grease, and then some automatic dishwashing soap. Put that in there. We're going to let that get warm, and you can see it cranking. Now I've disassembled my carb bodies and they look nasty. They are crusty and rusty. And I only took apart stuff that came apart easy. If it doesn't come apart easy, I'm going to cook it first and then I'll take it apart and it'll come apart a lot easier. And how many of you seen a Crusty Carb bowl like that before? A lot of crap in there, old gas, and you name it. And these tops, check that out. Oh, put that stuff in there and let it go to town. But once it gets to a boil, we're going to back it off because we don't want to overcook this stuff. As we're looking into the boiling pot, you can see a lot of the stuff turns back to fuel. If you can see the fuel floating on the top. Now if there's more grease and stuff in there, I might have to add more soap. But you can see bubbles starting to come out of everywhere, which is a good sign. Let's take one of these out. Let's see what we're getting. Let's start. Just rough up some of this stuff and be easy on it just to get it loose. Now I'm wearing gloves because these things are hot, but you'll see right away it's really starting to come off easy. Now the gasket just falls right off. All that nasty old crusty gas stuff, see that stuff just comes right off. And we'll just keep working them until they're as clean as we want them. Okay, she's starting to get hot. We're going to turn the temperature down now. You start to see all the particulate and stuff start floating to the top. And we're trying to be gentle with this stuff because we don't want to break it or change any of the numerical values of the parts. You can see how cloudy the water's starting to get now. You might change the water out a couple times if we have to, depending on how dirty it gets. Now, this bowl is pretty crusty, but man, just a few little brushes of it, and all that stuff just breaks right up. Just crust and stuff comes right off, like easily. I ain't so worried about getting it off right away. I just throw it back in the thing and let it boil itself off. We could get this screw out without wrecking it, but I'm sure after we boil it a while, it will come out real easy. So after about 15 minutes of brushing and cleaning and boiling, the water's really dirty now, so I'm going to change it out. We're just going to dump it out and do it again with some clean water, but that much crap is already off my carbs. So I've dumped out the water. Just set another clean pot of water in there. Check it out. You can see how clean the water is now, and we're going to run them again and we'll watch how dirty that water gets. And that's just crap in the carbs. The carbs are looking a lot better, but they're still dirty. Now that we've heated them and let them boil for a second time, you see the water getting a little bit more cloudy. We'll give them one more quick scrub with a toothbrush and then we'll rinse them with clean water. Now it's the last time. We got clean water now. We're not putting any detergent or anything in there. We're just going to set the pieces that are a lot cleaner now in the water to get the soap and any leftover particles that are on there out of there. And we don't need to cook them real hard. We just need to get them clean. And you can just see on the surface some of the stuff coming off. So we're just going to let that sit for a while. And then we'll blow them out good with an air gun. And we'll start to reassemble them. Now that they've been in the clean water for a while, I'm going to take them out, blow them out real good with an air gun. Well, this is how they look. They're pretty clean for what they are compared to what I started with. I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm going to put some new gaskets and parts in them and see how they run. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.